Meat is essential to build your dream physique. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down why you need meat and how you should incorporate it into your diet so you can build your dream physique. Ever since I started lifting weights at the age of 18, when I was around 180, I always ate meat, eggs as a pillar of my diet so I could build my dream physique. Now I'm sitting around 210, under 13% body fat with my dream physique. And I help out a lot of my clients with this method. So we're gonna dive straight into it so I can help you build your dream physique for the glory of God. We're gonna dive in. So if you're ready for this video, make sure you get a pen, a paper, and you're ready to fully lock in, because this video is going to change your life if you're truly ready to level up. Let's dive straight into it. Let's go. So I've always ate meat in my fitness journey, but I was making this one mistake. On the left photo, I was 180 right there. Pretty scrawny, skinny. I was shredded, but I was not getting stronger. I was not hitting PRs, and I was not gaining muscle quick enough because I was making a lot of mistakes, even though I still had meat as a pillar of my diet. But now I'm 210 on the photo in the right, absolutely shredded, jacked, hitting PRs, adding crazy amount of muscle every single month. Just because I'm using this method, and I'm gonna give you the free game so you can build your dream physique for the glory of God. Let's dive straight into it. Okay, most people don't have muscle because they're low on energy and they're soft. So if you're not eating meat yet, this video will also help you understand you need meat so you can actually become a true man, okay? Because having a good physique is good, but if you don't have high energy, if you feel soft and you don't feel hard and stoic as a man, your life is going to truly suck. Okay, so this was me before I even started my fitness journey. I was eating a lot of carbs. I wasn't eating protein. My physique looked terrible. I was tired all the time. I was sluggish because I was eating carbs and I did not have meat as a foundation of my diet. Okay, so this video will also help you realize where you're at right now. You were probably better than I was. So now we're just going to take you a step farther. So whether you are eating carbs right now, whether you're not tracking your calories, whether you're plateauing in the gym, this video is going to help you destroy all those limiting beliefs. So why is meat so essential? Well, it's a complete protein. Meat has all the essential amino acids for your body, which is going to help you build muscle right away. And the reason why we are eating a lot of meat and not eating vegetable protein, because meat is more bioavailable for your body to absorb. Okay, this is why I do the carnivore or an animal-based diet, so I can absorb as much protein as possible to build my dream physique. Okay, but if you don't care about building your physique and you just care about living your life, eating whatever, then of course you don't need to watch this video and you can have your little plant protein. I could care less. I'm here to help out men that are trying to maximize their gain, maximize their strength, maximize their energy and testosterone through eating meat. Okay, so if you're not a part of that, you can exit out this video. I'm talking to the real dogs right here, okay? You're gonna get quick results by eating a lot of protein, okay? Let's go. You have to realize your hormones are key. If you got terrible hormones, you're not gonna get jacked. You're not gonna attract chicks. You're not gonna have a good life, okay? Nobody's going to respect you. When I was at my lowest point right here in life, I was not eating meat, I was eating carbs. You see in the second slide. Okay? So at this point in my life, I didn't know what was going on. It's because my hormones were through the ground. Okay? They were terrible because I was putting terrible foods in my body. But now that I eat meat, I'm high testosterone. I attract girls. I attract opportunities that I would not expect. I never expected myself to be living in my own place at 21. I never expected me to travel around the world. I never expected me to be under 13% body fat. Right here, I was just broke, playing video games every day, eating processed food. But now that I eat meat, now that I actually feel like a man, and I'm actually taking care of my hormones, everything is actually changing for the better, for the glory of God. Okay, you have to realize cholesterol equals testosterone. So you need more eggs. You need more meat to give you that high testosterone to support your hormones. The more testosterone you have, the more energy you're going to have, the more things that you can conquer. Girls are automatically attracted to men with high testosterone. So if you have low testosterone and you're a beta male, don't ever expect you to attract a high value girl, okay? And me personally, I'm a follower of Christ. So I'm here to have kids. And I want to be a top dog man that eats meat so I can actually produce good kids. Okay, if you're not taking care of your hormones, you're going to pass that on to your kids, and your kids are going to be coming out not the best. Okay, that's why I came out with a good physique. It's because my dad was eating a lot of protein. He was working out. He was taking care of his body at 25. So when he had me, I was going to come out good. I was going to come out with a good physique. I've been shredded my whole life because my dad set me up for success. That's why I'm setting you up so you can set your kids up for success. Okay, so don't be afraid of cholesterol, healthy fats. It's going to help you get strength. It's going to help you get more drive. It's going to make you stronger. Okay, it's going to make you unstoppable. It's going to boost your metabolism. Okay, you have to realize I'm on a cut right now and I'm eating 3,600 calories because I'm high on testosterone. My hormones are on point. So I can shred down eating a whole bunch. I'm giving you the cheat code, the sauce to life. Okay, let's lock in. And you have to realize meat is so nutrient dense. Bro, I was on the carnivore diet for 7 months, not eating nothing else but meat, eggs, and a little bit of dairy. I rarely even ate any dairy at all. Okay, so you can survive off of just meat. But the reason why I added carbs back in is for my workouts, for glycogen, so I can be stronger in the gym. I've been hitting crazy amount of PRs, adding carbs back. But we're going to talk about that in a different video, okay? So meat has a whole bunch of iron, which is good for oxygen and performance in your muscles, okay? And then B12, good for energy, focus. Zinc is good for recovery and hormones, okay? More energy, better workouts, better testosterone, a better physique. As you can see, me on the bottom right, I look shredded, jacked, high testosterone. I actually feel like a man walking around the gym. When I first started my fitness journey, when I was still eating my processed protein bars, when I was not fully dialed in on having like a carnivore animal-based diet, I felt like something was off because I was not eating God's creation. Okay, God talks about meat a lot in the Bible, okay? And I can't condemn none of you for eating processed food, okay? I'm just telling you my beliefs. I don't know why the camera keeps tweaking. I'm just telling you my beliefs and what I think works the best with building your physique and what I have used to build my dream physique, okay? And it's always been meat as my foundation. And then I add carbs in as a tool to help me build off of the meat so I can have better performance, so I can get stronger, so I can look better, okay? So you have to realize you're going to get every single nutrients. In red meat is one of the best ones that you can get all the nutrients from, okay? Of course, if you're trying to save money, you can have your chicken, your turkey. I have done that in the past for my meals, but what works best for me is really aiming to eat a lot of red meat so I can fully dial in everything about my diet, okay? But you have to realize meat is going to keep you satisfied for so long and it's going to help you lose fat. Okay, I ate a couple hours ago. it was around like 7:38. Now it's almost 1 p.m. I still feel really full and I'm on a cut. Okay, so meat is gonna keep you really satiated with the fats. And the more satiated you are, it's gonna help you reduce your craving. It's gonna help you really stay focused on getting absolutely shredded. This is me right here, just absolutely shredded to the bone, bro. That's how you gotta be. This is how you walk around with more confidence. When I was not shredded and I was overweight and I would look at myself in the mirror and I would actually see that I have a double chin, that's when I would have no respect for myself. And girls didn't respect me. Okay, but now I respect myself to a high level. I'm starting to open up different opportunities. Okay, you have to realize the opportunities start with your self improvement and you building your dream physique. Okay, and it's going to be easier for you to calculate your calories if you're actually satiated and if you're actually full of high quality meat and protein and good healthy carbs. As you can see, I got banana, apple, a little bit of white rice. Okay, those are key carbs. The Bible talks about fruit, it talks about grains. That's why I also eat those things too. Remember, I'm a follower of Christ. I got to be eating biblically. And God even talks about how meat is a gold standard of food. Okay, let's go. After that, the simplicity of just eating meat is so easy. I walk in the grocery store, I make sure I grab my protein, my beef, my bacon, my sausage, okay? And like these grocery hauls are so quick and easy to grab. And you can easily find ways to make it really cheap, right? If you're on a budget, like getting tuna, chicken, it's up to you. But the one thing I like about this diet, I don't gotta overthink about what I'm getting in the store. And I know that I'm getting my beef, my eggs, and then whatever carbs I want, whether it's rice, sweet potatoes, fruit, honey, I know I can just go grab that real quick. But if you're overthinking about what you need to get to build your dream physique, you're most likely going to fall off track, okay? That's why I give all my clients a simple meal plan so they can walk in the store, grab what they need to grab, and get out the store and go focus on what they need to do. Remember, eating is something that you do with a purpose and meaning. You're not here to feed the flesh, you're here to feed the spirit, to direct you forward through Christ to get you to where you want to be. So we're not really eating any processed food. The most processed thing I'm eating here is maybe the Oka's yogurt, okay? But the yogurt's fire, okay? When I'm 80 years old, you think I'm really gonna care if I'm having a little bit of yogurt? Me as a kid, I've always liked yogurt, Go-Gurts. Now I'm just eating some high quality yogurt, 15 grams of protein, 90 calories. It's a cheat code to get shredded and jacked. I'm trying to optimize my protein, okay? But we're just aiming to eat real foods. We're aiming to eat from the Word of God, okay? This is gonna help you stay consistent and actually help you build true results. So, what do you need to be eating to build your dream physique? And having meat as a foundation to build your dream physique. Well, a daily staple is ground beef. Ground beef is really simple to get. It's really cheap and affordable, and it's going to help you optimize your hormones, okay? If you can get grass fed, it's going to be optimized, but you can always get the cheaper version. But you should always be aiming for beef over chicken, turkey, bacon. It's the best for you, okay? And then eggs are a pillar. Eggs are essential. It's a multivitamin. Eggs are fire. I could eat eggs every single day of my life, okay? And sardines are good. Fish is good. And for performance, you're going to need fruit, your honey, your white rice, whatever you like. Maybe you like potatoes. Maybe you like rice cakes. Maybe you like vegetables. I could care less if you eat vegetables, okay? Whatever floats your boat, go do it. Just stick to whole foods and have meat as a pillar of your diet, okay? You're going to be 10 times healthier. These results are going to come in very quick once you make these small changes, okay? When I started incorporating meat, my testosterone shot through the roof. I become an actual man, okay? I'm at the age of 21 and I feel like my testosterone is boiling right now, okay? And I know it's only going to get better and better as I age, okay? And I know I'm going to keep having meat as a pillar of my diet. I got to make sure I'm hitting my protein goal, eating 1 gram of protein per body weight, and then filling everything else in with carbs and keeping my fat at a minimum so I can optimize my hormones. But this is all going to help you get a lean physique, a strong body, and high energy with a clear mind. This is my client Davey at the bottom. Before this guy came to me, eating processed food, he had no clue on tracking his macros. He had no clue on actually training correct. So I helped him out, right? And I've been training him for 4 months. Now he's down to 180. He was 211, fat. He broke up with his girl. Now he's got a new girlfriend. Now he's hitting new goals. He's hitting new PRs just because he got help from me and he got guidance, right? To make the right choices, to add meat in as a pillar and a foundation for his life. So if you want results, just make sure you have meat as a foundation for your life and you take it to the next level through consistency and actually tracking your macros, tracking your workouts, and actually dedicating your life to building your dream physique through purpose, through the Holy Spirit, and through following Christ every single day. That being said, I'm about to end the video. Appreciate you for tuning in. I'm going to keep growing this account each and every day. So if you're going to follow this account with building your physique, eating the godly way, and having God first, and putting God as a foundation for your physique, keep following this because I'm going to keep growing this account every single day. And let me know what videos you want to see so I can be creative, come up with new ideas. Life is about creativity and growing every single day. So that's what I'm here to do. But that being said, give me a like, sub if you like this video. If you didn't, you don't got to do any of that, but I just want to help you out. Peace out.